The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. To accomplish anything, we need to have the initiative to act. In life, you don't always need to make a drastic leap toward your goals. Sometimes we only need to take small but concrete steps to establish a path for ourselves. In this quote by Lao Tzu, we learn that one step can go a long way. Nowadays, with almost everything so easily accessible, it is easy to create goals. The real challenge is how to act upon those goals without getting lost in our thoughts. Sometimes, when we think about the details, we tend to overthink. We think about the challenges and consequences of the journey, even if we have not yet started. This is why we have to stop procrastinating and start moving forward. If you want to make as few mistakes as possible, move one step at a time and mark every little achievement as a milestone. Without even realizing it, one day you wonder how far you have gone when you look back. Let us remember that ideas can shape, can change, can innovate, but only those that are paired with actions. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligent treatment. They say that a wise man knows how to choose his battles. In this proverb by Lao Tzu, we are reminded that not all disagreements need to be treated with hostility. Today, especially in different online communities, it's easy to find a heated conversation. One little misunderstanding after another, and we have found an enemy. In real-life scenarios, there are those who'd seem to accidentally stumble on your feed and post unnecessary comments that eventually lead to an argument. However, if we think about it, is it worth all the energy and time, or would it be better to simply delete the comment or post, look the other way, and gain peace of mind? Be wise in choosing your battles, because not all are won by facing and defeating the enemy. There are those battles that we win by simply walking away. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Ever felt like everything is happening so fast and everyone is constantly in a hurry to accomplish something? You suddenly feel that pressure to move with society at the same pace, and the next thing you know, you're in a rat race. We all have somewhere we want to be. We all have something we want to achieve. However, sometimes when we continue to move with haste, we make more mistakes and face more consequences than we can handle. Never let pressure force you to move at a pace where you would stumble. We all have different paths to take and our own pace that we need to follow. Don't feel anxious when you see someone pass by you, because all your effort will bear fruit at the right moment. Through this quote, Lao Tzu is reminding us to move towards our goals at a pace we can handle. because everything takes place at the right time. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Reality can be difficult to deal with. Most of the time, when we ask a question to the universe, we don't get the answer that we want. We procrastinate. We put off until tomorrow what we can do today, because maybe reality would give us leeway and finally give us the answer we want to hear. In this quote by Lao Tzu, we are reminded that in reality, we don't always face the most ideal situations, but we need to accept them and handle them the best way we can. Sometimes facing the truth is so frightening that we go to our favorite corner. We feed ourselves with fantasies and lies, hoping to delay having to face it. Next time, when you are faced by the truth brought by reality, remember that life never throws a challenge that you can't handle. It might be difficult. Yes, we might fail once, twice, or more times than we expected. But if we have the will to continue, we will never lose. With perseverance, we can get through anything. The best fighter is never angry. Never let your emotions crowd your better judgment. This quote by Lao Tzu throughout the ages continues to remind us that acting by impulse is never the best action, especially if you want to win a fight. We've all experienced getting into an argument with someone. We might even remember a time we got so angry and made a rash decision. When you are in this kind of situation, keep in mind that regret is the common aftermath when we act while we're at the peak of anger. This proverb helps us to reflect and think before we let our emotions get the best of us. It is with a clear head that we make the most rational decisions, and it is with a heart influenced by anger that we do the opposite. Silence is a source of great strength. In silence, you hear and understand everything around you better. In this quote, Lao Tzu teaches us that not all who are silent have nothing to say. Some simply choose to stay silent because it is unwise to speak in situations when it's better to observe. Nowadays, everyone has something to say. We are entitled to have our own opinions, but there are times when we have to stay silent, especially in times of diversity. When different ideas and opinions are tangled together, it's easy for any misunderstanding to rise. We need to listen to understand, and this can be difficult to do when we are overly expressing and exerting our opinions on someone who also does not want to listen. Silence is our greatest strength in resolving or avoiding unnecessary conflicts. We have to reflect and see that a wise man knows when it's better to stay silent and when to break it.